Okay, quick question. Have you ever sat down to play a card game with your family, and within 5 minutes, someone's arguing about the rules and nobody's having fun anymore? Yeah, that's most card games, but not this one. Today we're breaking down Phase 10, one of the most popular card games in the world, and I'm going to show you why almost everyone teaches it wrong, which is exactly why so many people think it's too complicated. Spoiler, it's not. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to play Phase 10, the 10 phases, the one sneaky rule everyone trips on, and a strategy trick that'll help you win way more. Stick around. The last few minutes have the tip most tutorials skip. Phase 10 is a card game, kinda like Rummy, but instead of just collecting sets, you're racing through 10 different phases or challenges. Think of it like 10 mini-levels in a video game, except you're building card combos instead of jumping obstacles. The goal is simple: be the first person to complete all 10 phases. Whoever finishes Phase 10 first wins the whole game. That's it. Everything else is just how you get there. Fun fact: Phase 10 was invented in 1982 by Kenneth Johnson, a young inventor from Detroit who was only 22. He started designing games in his parents' basement, based on rummy games he'd played for years. It just kinda blew up. If you're new here, this channel breaks down games, board games, card games, party games in the simplest way possible. No jargon, just plain talk like I'm explaining it to a buddy. Hit subscribe and drop a like, it really helps. Phase 10 uses its own deck, 96 numbered cards, 2 sets of numbers 1 through 12 in 4 colors, blue, green, red, and yellow, plus 8 wild cards and 4 skip cards, and 2 reference cards listing the phases. Each turn has 4 steps. Draw a card from the deck or discard pile. Lay down your phase if you can. Try to hit extra cards, then discard 1 card to end your turn. A set means 2 or more cards with the same number, any colors. A run means 4 or more cards in order. And some phases just want cards that are all one color, no order needed. Here's phases 1 through 5. 2 sets of 3, 1 set of 3 plus a run of 4, 1 set of 4 plus a run of 4, a run of 7, and a run of 8. And phases 6 through 10. A run of 9, 2 sets of 4, 7 cards all one color, 1 set of 5 plus a set of 2, and finally 1 set of 5 plus a set of 3. Here's the twist: you must complete phases in order, 1 through 10, and you only get to attempt 1 phase per round. If you're stuck on Phase 3 while everyone else moves on, tough luck. You try Phase 3 again next round. Wild cards act as any number or color you need. Total flexibility. Skip cards force another player to lose their whole next turn, though you can't skip the same person twice in a row. Here's the part everyone gets wrong. Once you lay down your phase, you're not done. You can hit extra cards onto anyone's completed phase already on the table, dumping cards from your hand. Whoever gets rid of all their cards first goes out and ends the round instantly for everyone, scoring 0 points that round. Scoring. Cards 1 through 9 are worth 5 points each. Cards 10 through 12 are worth 10 points. Skip cards cost you 15 points, and wild cards cost a brutal 25 points if they're stuck in your hand. Don't rush to lay your phase the second you can. Sometimes holding a card 1 extra turn means you can hit 2 or 3 cards later instead of just 1. Watch what phases other people already have down. If you draw a card matching their color or number, hold it. You might dump a bunch at once instead of 1 card at a time. So that's the whole game. Draw, lay your phase, hit, discard, and race through all 10 phases. First to finish Phase 10 in a round wins outright, no matter the score. If this helped you understand Phase 10, smash that like button. Comment which phase always gives you trouble. Subscribe for more simple game breakdowns, and share this with the friend who always messes up the rules. See you in the next one.